5 seconds to go. Start. Government's commitment to achieve full employment of our precious human resources as rapidly as possible and to accelerate our progress in the path towards economic self-reliance. Stop. With our new priorities, in order to meet the necessary import needs of our growing economy, we reiterate our commitment to the goal of rapid export expansion. Stop. As honorable members are aware, for the current year, our export target is placed at rupees 5,700 crores, amounting to a growth rate of our export as high as 12 to 13%. Stop. Sir, the basic element of our new approaches are to shift our export mix towards the dynamic exports. Stop. These dynamic exports will be the leading sector of export expansion. Stop. These leading sectors are the ones in which we have long term competitive advantage and whose export growth can be sustained without the help of long term artificial crutches. Stop. These leading sectors of export expansion are engineering goods, ready-made garments, leather manufacturers, handicrafts and technology intensive products, for example, exports of consultancy and engineering services and project exports. Stop. The second element of our new export strategy for our traditional exports is to increase their productivity and to diversify the commodity mix so that we maximize domestic value added in these traditional exports. Stop. For instance, we are shifting away from our exports of raw hides and skins to finished leather and leather manufacturers. Stop. We will be exporting progressively larger amounts of packet and bagged tea rather than bulk tea. Stop. Similarly, we will be increasing domestic value added in the exports of renewable natural resources, that is, marine products, forestry products, etc., or depletable resources like ores and minerals. Stop. Para. Third element of our export strategy is to minimize social costs of our exports by regulating the exports of essential mass consumption items. Stop. In case of items such as oil seeds, pulses tea, vegetables, onions, etc., domestic requirements will always take precedence over the exports, and export efforts will not be allowed to have adverse effect on domestic availability or price. Stop. That doesn't mean that we shall not export. Stop. Here the question is one of safeguarding the interests of the producers and also of the consumers, and ultimately it is a question of safeguarding the interest of our country. Stop. However, I must underline that in many items we may have to restrain domestic consumption to fulfill our export commitments. Stop. Such a sacrifice, if at all it can be called as sacrifice, should not be looked upon with any undue concern. Stop. Para. Friends, Himachal's tourism industry, which is a source of employment for a large number of youth, will also benefit from rapid vaccination. Stop. But remember, we do not have to forget the mantra of wearing masks and maintaining a distance of 2 yards despite the vaccination. Stop. The people of Himachal know very well how to step out cautiously after the snowfall. Stop. You must have also noticed that we tread cautiously after we fold up umbrellas after the rains are over. Stop. Similarly, we have to take precautions after the corona pandemic. Stop. During the corona period, Himachal Pradesh became a favorite destination for work from home, work from anywhere for many youths. Himachal is getting a lot of benefits due to better facilities and better internet connectivity in the cities. Para. Brothers and sisters, Himachal Pradesh has experienced the positive impact of connectivity on life and livelihood even in this corona period. The biggest priority of the country today is connectivity, whether it is road, rail, air, or internet. Today settlements with 8 to 10 houses are also being connected with the roads under the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. Himachal's national highways are getting wider. Tourism is also getting the direct benefit of such strong connectivity, and so are farmers and gardeners who produce fruits and vegetables. With access to the internet in villages, young talents of Himachal are able to explore possibilities of tourism and take their culture to the country and abroad. Para. Brothers and sisters, Himachal is going to benefit more due to modern and digital technology in the near future. Big changes are going to happen, especially in the field of education and health. With this, even remote schools and health centers can virtually connect with teachers in big schools and doctors from big hospitals respectively. Stop. Recently, the country has made another decision, which I especially want to tell the people of Himachal Pradesh. Stop. This relates to the change in the rules regarding drone technology. Stop. Now its rules have been simplified. Stop. As a result, new possibilities will emerge in Himachal in many sectors like health and agriculture. Drones can now also be used in home delivery of medicines, can also be used in gardens, and it is already being used in land surveys. I think proper use of drone technology can change the life of the people of our mountainous areas. Drone technology can also be of great use in Himachal for the protection and conservation of forests. It is the constant endeavor of the central government that there should be maximum as of modern technology in government services as well. Para. Brothers and sisters, Himachal is on the path of rapid development today. Stop. But natural calamities are also posing a big challenge to Himachal. Stop. We have lost many friends in several unfortunate incidents in the recent past. Stop. Therefore, we have to move fast towards scientific solutions and encourage research related to early warning systems on landslides. Stop. Moreover, we have to keep motivating our youth for new innovations in the technology related to construction in view of the requirements of the hilly areas. Para. Friends, Jal Jeevan Mission is a great example of how meaningful results can be obtained by connecting villages and communities. Today, tap water is available even in those areas of Himachal where it was once considered impossible. The same approach can be adopted for forest wealth as well. In this regard, the participation of our sisters in the self-help groups in the villages can be strengthened. There is a lot of potential in the forests of Himachal, especially for herbs, salads, and vegetables, whose demand is increasing continuously. Our hardworking sisters can multiply this wealth manifold through scientific methods. Now, our sisters also have access to the new medium of e-commerce. On this 15th August, I have also announced from Red Fort that the hardworking sisters can multiply this wealth manifold, that the central government is going to create a special online platform for self-help groups of sisters store. Our sisters will be able to sell their products in the country and the world through this medium store. The sisters of Himachal will be able to deliver apples, oranges, kinnus, mushrooms, tomatoes, and many such products to every nook and corner of the country store.